Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and finally, something worth talking about. Okay, so looks like we have new. What are we calling these again? Vegetables. We have new vegetables coming out. Now, I completely forgot my term. Okay, so over on over on Twitter, we have some information that came from XHS. XHS, yeah, Xiaohongshu. Okay, so this is posted by Nana Fairyheart, and thank you so much to my source, okay, for giving me this information and for, sharing it with me. I wouldn't have known otherwise about this, so thank you so much. I don't know if you want to stay anonymous. Let me know. Okay, anyway. So this is from Anna. Love and Deepspace Summer Vacation Major Update. 3D cabin mode. It's not chibi version. There is no MC. The male protagonist can lie down and sleep now. Guys, I have been wanting a sleeping function with the love interests for so long already. You could see why I have gotten a little bit excited because of this. Okay. So next year's anniversary celebration will carry the box garden map. Now, I know it sounds very confusing. So let's go ahead and see some of the, comments here. IDK what a box garden map is. Maybe just a little map for Lincoln City, like small version, and you can run around someplace and doing tasks from citizen, just like the one in MLQC. Maybe, who knows? Now, this was actually said to be a very poor translation of what this actually means, so we have somebody else here. Silas's Crow, I'm guessing, Annie Silas. Translate post. Okay, here we have another poor information. Popularization 4.0 is updated in the summer. In addition to the main line, the biggest update of the gameplay should be the emergence of the box court system. The small box court is, popularly speaking, the home world. Space and interaction are no longer limited to the cafe and can interact with the protagonist through the first perspective. This should be the highlight of this year. As for the speculation of the sixth hero, it may only be launched in the case of plummeting water and renewal of production capacity. Okay. So, what I can gather from this information, right? We're going to have somewhere else besides the cafe to interact with the love interest. So, I don't know, maybe that's the bedroom, the bathroom, the kitchen, I don't know. Maybe like the MC's apartment or the love interest's apartment, right? Maybe it'll spread through there, but there's going to be more interaction between the MC and the love interest on the home screen, which is very nice. I will say that this is going to take a lot of space on your phone, probably. This is not looking good for those with limited space. But in terms of gameplay, this sounds really fun. And the last bit here, like speculation of 6 here, this is a 6 love interest. It may only be launched in the case of plummeting water, meaning plummeting sales and the renewal of production capacity. And they need like a refresh in production, like bringing out stuff so that way they can earn money. I don't know. So, now this piece of information here, this particular vegetable that has been going around was actually, get this, it was actually taken note of by Paper Games. So this was the post. This is the post on Xiaohongshu, right? And then I know everything is in Chinese. This is the official Paper Games that basically tells them to stop spreading this kind of information. The translation is this. So, if we, make it big, let's see. It says here, Paper Games customer service. The content you are discussing and spreading is not officially released and is false information. We are currently investigating and collecting evidence from the source of information. Please stop spreading such information to avoid unnecessary impact. All information is subject to official release. Thank you for understanding. Support 57 minutes ago from this reply. You know what is crazy about this? Come on. We all know Infold doesn't address things, not unless they're true or hold some truth to it. So I would say that these vegetables hold some weight, right? I feel like they hold some weight this time around. And it feels like we're going to get, some sort of interaction or expansion in our interactability with the love interest, and we might get a sixth love interest if sales go down. But like, looking at the Gacha revenue report, I don't really think sales are going down. Yeah, so we might not see a sixth love interest for a while, but the fact that they're already saying that it may only be launched means that they have it already. So I don't know. For me, that's what it implies. I don't know if you guys have any other way of interpreting that, but that's what it sounds like. And the person who posted this basically said he personally stepped in to debunk the rumor, which means it's probably true 9 times out of 10. So this is the person who, posted the stuff, and the fact that they did say something against, that particular theory, that particular vegetable, makes it feel like, Infold is being really sus about this. They never say anything now unless there's something real that's coming out that is, the quote-unquote vegetable. So I would say this is the real official certification. I would say that it's believable to say that we're going to get something along the lines of these things. Now, what I'm really hoping for is the line next to the male protagonist. So I'm hoping that we are going to get some sort of expansion into like either the MC's apartment or the love interest apartments, which I think would be really cute. And I think if they link the with him section with the apartments of the guys, and you can decorate the guy's apartment, I feel like that would be really nice. But again, I don't know how big of a file size that would be to program something like that. And it might just fry all of our phones and stuff. I really do hope that they're going to release like a PC client or like a multi-platform client, so that way we can all play on our computers. If we have to play vertical on our computers for a while, oh, it's fine. I'll deal. It's okay. But it's just taking up a lot of space. And something like this feels like it's gonna take up a lot of space. And I'm very worried. Guys. I'm very excited. I have mixed feelings just because of the the space capacity, but I'm very excited for the actual like update itself. When is this going to be announced? I don't know. There is no particular date of when this is going to be released. My best guess would be July, August, just because we had our first big update to the game in July last year with Silas's introduction. That was basically the 2.0, right? Release, the 2.0 update. So I'm guessing if this is supposed to be updated in the summer, I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be like July, August, something like that. It's not on our timeline, so we're gonna have to prepare and guess. But that being said, with this update, we're probably, hopefully, fingers crossed guys, gonna get some rewards along with this. They might actually release this with one of the multi-banners, which would be crazy. If they release this with a multi-banner, I can see why they would make it like, they could actually, thinking about that, how they decorated the background for the Lincoln Cafe in like the Lunar New Year-esque theme stuff? What if they did this whole expansion and we get to spend time in like a cabin or in a summer house somewhere with a love interest for the beach themed banner? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like there's a lot of avenues that they can take with this, and I think it would actually be really fun to like go into your phone and just like I don't know, go into a vacation spot, you know what I mean? I think that would be fun. Again, I don't know what the exact update is going to be, but it just seems like we're going to get an expansion, you know, in terms of like outside of the Lincoln Cafe, or Destiny Cafe. But yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, that is pretty much it. That is all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for everybody being really understanding with this mini little break I'm taking. It's just that nothing's really been happening in the community lately. There hasn't been that much drama that needs to be really discussed. And a lot of it is just petty stuff, so I didn't really bother covering anything. But this is news that I enjoy. Vegetables. I love my vegetables. Okay, well that is pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like down below, and if you want to subscribe, I cover love in deep space, and soon, guys, soon I will be covering Ethereal Restart, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn, the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye now.